All right, so my name is Logan Trimpe. I'm the development manager.
My name is Onik, and I am the squad lead and the product manager as well.
And this is the Pi Analyzer project. So, Mutual of Omaha is a Fortune 500 company founded um, over 100 years ago, working in Omaha, Nebraska. They provide life insurance, Medicare insurance, long-term care coverage, annuities, investments to individuals, businesses, employers all across the U.S. And it is recognized for its financial strength, innovation, community engagement, and various philanthropic initiatives and environmental stewardship programs, notably through its wildlife series, Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. So our stakeholders for this project were Jared Dare, Adam McQuiston, and Cindy Stevens. We had two project managers, Melanie in the fall and then Bill in the spring, and we've had Dr. Vinod Variam all year. This is our team. We already introduced ourselves, but we had Ben Blankenbiller, Carlos Bueno, Max Jabir, and Antonio Romo as our developers. So the problem was that there was no centralized log management system for the GSAP and GapDocs teams, and the logs were scattered across multiple servers, which made it difficult to identify and diagnose those problems. So the developers faced the challenges to troubleshoot application and server issues based off of user information. So the opportunity we had was to create a unified platform to aggregate all of the logs across the 18 GSAP nodes and the 2 GapDocs nodes to visualize all of them in one place, allowing us to streamline the troubleshooting, reduce downtime, and improve the developer efficiency.
Thank you, Logan. So our product ingests about 20 distinct log streams, spanning over 6 servers, and each server hosting 3 individual nodes from our centralized database system. The logs are being broken down into 3 core types: information, warning, and error. And their frequencies can be visualized using a pie chart and a line graph. And that's also customizable through the time frame. And we also provide a chronological raw logs panel that Mutual of Omaha developers are already familiar with. This makes the process effective and finding any issues efficiently. So this is what our user interface looks like. We have several components, one of which at the top left side, we have the node selector. It shows the total count dynamically within the time frame that particular node from that server has. Just below that, we have the time frame that the user can select. For default, it takes the current date and takes the end date as the past 30 days. And we have the node line graphs that shows the log frequencies within the time period that we have selected for each day. And we also implemented a dark and light mode for better usability. As you can see, this time we have selected 3 nodes from 2 different servers, and it filters out the graphs. And this is our pie chart, which shows the total number of the types of logs that we have. And on the right side, we have the screenshot of our product, half the size of the screen resolution. It's just for the developers who likes to work with multiple windows on a single screen. And this is our raw logs that the developers are familiar with. And it also has a functionality to filter out any string that we provide. And this can be also filtered through the node selector, as well as our log level filtering, where the user can filter the logs in terms of the log type, warning, error, or information. And it shows the count of the similar messages those logs have. And this is what our architecture looks like. We have several components, one of which we start with front end, which is built upon React, Tailwind CSS, and multiple open source libraries for visualization. When the app initializes, it sends the request, authentication request to the Okta, which after the user verified, it sends a token to the server. Then the server allows the app to render on the web browser. After that, our web backend is built upon Node.js, Express.js, and is also integrated with Socket.io, which is a WebSocket that allows the server and the client to communicate in real time. And we also handle dynamic SQL queries that allows the user to customize time frame or any other filtering abilities. In terms of values and highlights, now the developers can track and analyze logs to identify trends, issues, or any other anomalies. We have built a clean UI for ease of usability, which also provide a colorblind support, which improves the accessibility of the overall product. We have implemented a wide range of visualization such as pie chart and the node graph. And we also have an ability to export those into a PDF format. We have integrated Okta that has two-factor authentication and role-based authentication through the dashboard. And for highlights, our time frame components defaults to the past 30 days, and it's customizable. And overall, the system is maintainable, scalable, and also provides real-time updates. Thank you, everyone, for joining.